it's Guido coming at you with a Tactics Talk. Welcome back and good morning. Hope you guys have a great day out there. Nice platoon action here. We've got two Object 452Ks and myself in the Blitzwicka thing, Tier 10 and Tier 9s, and we're on Berlindorf. Now I am platooned here with Kedge and Zemke. Now I don't play a whole bunch of Platoon unless I'm actually streaming. I guess Zemke and I will do some on occasion. I haven't done a whole lot of platoons with Kedge, but this is quite enjoyable. And we get a real nice little teamwork action going on. A nice bit of teamwork action going on. It looks like Zemke's is numbered, but Kedge does not have a number on his, so he's the Dollar General version of the 4.52. We're going to go to the Brawl. I've got the big gun that does a lot more damage close in. We've got these two 4.52Ks. I believe they're autoloaders, as I recall. And what I liked about this, and unfortunately I didn't record the discussion, I should have done that, is just the teamwork aspect of, all right, what do you see? Has he shot? Where are you going to position? Hey, we need to handle this guy. Are you able to move forward? And you just have all those discussions. And I like how he just drove across there. That was very helpful. If you are spawned on the other side, that's what you need to watch out for, especially if you're late to make that crossing, you get delayed for any reason. I was really glad that FV wasn't aimed in and ready to shoot me. Zemke puts a chunk on him, and we were talking about that. I'm like, all right, so what I know here is I'm watching this, and this is what's great about the platoon part of this game, okay? If a rando was up there where Zemke is, I would get the spotting, and I'd have to kind of interpolate what he's seeing and what he's able to affect. So he's obviously spotting the 4005, the T95, and he just took a shot. So I could have seen that if it was just a random based on the damage markers coming up. But we can have a discussion now about what he's seeing, when he's going to pull up, whether he's able to hold them, whether, just all the different kinds of little pieces of SA that you can get with a direct line of communication with your teammates, as opposed to extrapolating what's going on. So I'm going to get kind of a lucky shot there, but I'll take it. Sneak one into his hatch. Very nice. And then I'm going to switch over here. So we've got Kedge is moving around, so we're having that discussion because I'm talking to him, and he's saying, well, there's nothing in the north right here, so we're going to move around, see what we can do. So Kedge is headed over that way, and I'm going to come over this edge. And then I say, oh, look, there's a Conqueror and an E75, which hadn't been spotted. And again, that's stuff you can pick up by just looking at the map if it's another random that did that for you. But you can then have a discussion about what's where and how you're going to try to handle it. So I say, all right, I think I'll move back to the middle. Kedge doesn't like what's going on in the north, so he comes back around the other way. And at this point, it's just kind of an attrition war. I had that discussion when I said I just got hit by Artie. And then I sort of realized we had 3 Artie in the game at that point. And the reason I got hit is I backed out when I was spotted and sat there talking for a second. I should have snuck up against the building because that Artie was able to aim in and reload and take that shot on me. So I see both of these guys kind of looking the other way. I'm waiting for the Conqueror to shoot. If he shoots, I'm going to pop out. He did, so here I come. I'm going to try to sneak one on him, and unfortunately, does not go through. There goes the Leopard. He gets a shot on him. Very nice. And we were discussing now, man, we'd really love to move up, but we don't know what's in the middle. So that's another discussion. You look at the middle, at the pillbox there, we don't know if anything got in there. So we can have that discussion and say, all right, I don't think it's time to get in there. We're not sure what's going on. I'm saying, hey, look at the 50 TP over there. What the heck is he doing? And then he started to get pushed. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try to cross here. I see Zemke pushing up, keeping the 110E5 busy. Dude backs out. A 110E5 is going to have a hard time poking up on that ramp because of the tumor, especially if Zemke is established. So I'm going to come around here and try to sneak a shot on these guys. Bit of a hasty shot. Now he turns around and pays attention to the 50 TP and shoots. I know I'm going to out-reload this guy. Although a T95, to be honest, reloads pretty quickly. Oh no, that sucked. I really expected to eat a shot right there. We're going to get away with it. He's not quite reloaded. So we back out of it. Somebody shot at him. I'm really hoping he shoots. If he shoots, I'm going out. Yep, he shot. Fantastic. That gives me an opportunity to pop out. We're going to let this reload here. Okay, that's fine. There we go. That is a shot you can take on the T95, provided it's not too angled. That worried me a little bit. I might get a bounce off of that, but you can get into the hole through that section of the tank. I asked as we came up here, we had a discussion. I'm like, hey, what's that E75 doing? And I don't remember if it was Zemke or Kedge, but one of them said he's pointing at us. I'm like, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I need to know. Now, I zoomed out and saw that, but I knew that earlier. That's why I just hard charged in there, and I make a really crappy shot here. I'm trying to get this stupid char. He gets a shot on me. Ah, bugger. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's get out of here. So we're going to back out. We're having the discussion about the char now. Hey, we need to get rid of this char, so somebody needs to get down there. I have a few more hit points than these guys. We had a bit of a discussion about we're not sure what's going on in the pillbox, but if you look at the things that are lit and where everything is on the map, one of us said, now there's nobody in there. And we're like, yep, that's true. Nobody's in there. We know basically where everybody is. So come around here. I think I said something like, Kedge, use your turret and kill this guy. He doesn't obviously want to just give away hit points unless he really has to right here, but we need to get this char dead. I think he might have bounced one shot too. And it's more or less cleanup at this point. We'll discuss, the Sturb and the Leopard are down the south. We just killed this heavy, then we know where the other two tanks are, and we got to hunt the artillery. I told him, hey, the 110's looking at us. We kill him. And that's pretty much it, fellas. Just the cleanup on aisle 2. I think I switch over to HE here. Heading on in. I'm going to go after the artillery. Why not? Oh, dog has taken exception to somebody. Somebody is irritated Mocha. Just letting him have it. Okay. Coming here. I think I saw a... yeah, there we go. One of the bat chats gets lit, so they're going to track him down. So I said, hey, one's over there. I'm like, yep, got it. I'm going to find this guy. We'll shoot him. Boom. This guy gets a chunk of me. Like, all right, go kill this guy. Nope, already got him. And I don't believe we get any more shots, as I recall. Yeah, I see that guy. All right. See the marker on that guy, but I can't see him. He gets nuked. And then they track down the Leopard. It's a great little example of teamwork, and I tried to, through memory, remember all the little things you discussed. One of the things you can do to help yourself out with platoons is play complementary tanks that can fight together in the same spot. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want with a platoon, and you can also make an argument that having varied tanks and being able to go to different places, and then eventually, as long as you're both alive, mid to late game, being able to help each other is important as well. But I think personally, if you're going to run a platoon, the best way to do it is to have complementary tanks and be in the same spot, because it's pretty awesome when you get a platoon. Are we the only platoon in this game? Interesting. I guess they didn't match us with another platoon. So that was advantage our team for sure. When you get a platoon of 3 players, 3 competent players, and they work together, they discuss it, they can really, it's a big force multiplier for your team. Because you can have all those discussions about what you see, when you're going to push, getting some backup. Hey, can you do this? Yes, I can. Stand by a second. I need to reload. Discussions you can't have with randoms, right? How many times have you pushed and wondered why that guy didn't follow me? Didn't know you're pushing, didn't see it, wasn't reloaded, didn't want to. You know, all of those things. You can't have that discussion. You just go, well, I hope he follows. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't. But in a platoon, you can have those discussions, and that's how that force multiplier piece works for you, and it's really helps out. Plus, it's fun because you can have a laugh. We ended up killing 7 of the enemy team in there, doing some pretty good damage amongst all of us. See the card in a minute right there. So there you go, platoons, man. A little bit about platoons, things you might want to discuss while you're doing platoons, and why I think you should, for the most part, play tanks that are similar or at least complementary. That is all I've got. Have a great one. We will see you.